Hello everyone. So Russia launched an assault in Zaporizhzhia yesterday which was defeated by Ukraine. The 118th Separate Mechanized Brigade was responsible for this, reporting that they destroyed a Russian tank, 3 infantry fighting vehicles, 4 combat golf carts, and 38 soldiers of Russia's. Some of these losses are seen in the video playing now. This attack here seems primarily to have been defeated by landmines, with drones finishing off the vehicles afterwards. And these seem to be some pretty hefty mines. Check out the sizes of the blasts here. They're much bigger than what we usually see with landmines. I wonder if this might be because of Russia's new use of big turtle tanks and the mammoth tanks, which have survived mine blasts in the past. So, Ukraine has either created bigger and more exploding mines like this to potentially combat them, or even strung multiple anti-tank mines together to make a big one with a bigger payload. And these are definitely much bigger blasts than what we usually see. The tank was abandoned afterwards and disabled, but surprisingly, it largely remains intact and its turret resisted the temptation to go flying into orbit. We haven't actually seen a good turret toss for a while now, surprisingly. The second video from the same attack shows Ukraine finishing off the abandoned Russian vehicles with FPV drone. The video playing now shows a pair of abandoned BMPs, one identified as being a BMP-3, being targeted by drones to finish them off after they were disabled by mines. Final video here shows Ukraine using FPV drones to finish off a Russian combat golf buggy which was abandoned after the attack. So, pretty good going by Ukraine here. Hopefully there are many more of these mega mines planted around, or Ukraine can remine the area, so Russia can't exploit the gaps left by this successful demining operation. Mockclass on Twitter did a geolocation for this, and I have 2 spots for you. Red marker shows where the 2 BMPs hit a mine, and were then targeted by drones. The blue marker further north shows where the golf carts were. I don't have a geolocation for the tank yet. We could see the golf carts made it further than the armoured vehicles did. I guess because they're lighter, so didn't trigger the mines, or maybe they just got lucky and just bypassed them. Russia uses these for that very reason. They're so light that they don't trigger most mines, are faster, and are harder to spot, so can sometimes get through to key points quicker and dismount troops. The tactic works, but they do suffer extremely high losses if they are spotted and hit by drones. This you can see is near the settlement of Nova Pokrovka, the push itself towards Mala Tokmachka. Now, this wasn't an attempt to take the town, likely to push north and capture this road in the area here to prepare for a push towards the settlement. Capturing it, or putting pressure on it, will also isolate the Ukrainian-controlled land to the south and the settlement of Novodanilivka. Now, last week, it was reported that Russia was gathering troops in Zaporizhzhia region for a new offensive, reported to be around 150,000. So presumably, the larder factories are also churning out vehicles at a rapid rate for the future widows. This video here could be the opening push and start of that potential offensive. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. Now, I'm going to play a video from Sanath about the ongoing fundraiser with him. Thanks so much, and take care, everybody.
Well, hello, Superminers community. It's Sanath here, coming to you from the basement, otherwise known as the bunker. I hope everyone's doing really well. It's been several months since we spoke last, and this month marks the 2-year anniversary from when we first started working with the Superminers community, the very generous and supportive community. And, you know, out here you're always tottering from one crisis after the other, problem after problem, priorities are changing all the time, and I never really get time to look back on what we've done together and what we've achieved, but it is worth it. You know, we've done so much to help in this effort, in this conflict. Drones, multiple vehicles, Pajeros, L200s, generators, engines, battery packs, winter equipment, night vision capabilities, you name it. We've really been there making a massive difference to these guys, and over the course of time, all your donations, large and small, they've added up incrementally to make a massive difference in this conflict and shape things according to how we want them to emerge. Now, I've hit a bit of a problem here. We've hit a bit of a problem. We recently lost a couple of vehicles. They lasted multiple years. I think that one of them lasted 2 years, and the other one like 18 months. So they've done a lot of work and they've seen the hotter spots of this conflict. But yeah, we're really stuck now because we need to try and get a couple of vehicles, 3 vehicles ideally, over the line and delivered to the guys as soon as possible. And of course, vehicles are the hardest part of this project because it's not like buying something online and just delivering it. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong with vehicles. On top of that, they have a 1,000-mile journey from the west of Europe to Ukraine. And we don't supply our vehicles just in standard format. We strip out the engine, normally install the BMW engine, strip out all the electronics, all those nasty things that can go wrong and become really unreliable without any warning whatsoever, and leaves you like a sitting duck. So yeah, that's the work we do, and but of course all our work is underpinned by a budget, a foundation, which is the generous donations that you provide. So with your support, we'll continue this fight and yeah, bring this to a very satisfactory conclusion. Take care, everyone.